Makeup.
All right, fight fans, I am here with Edgar Hasso, but as a boxing world knows him, Estrellita. Estrellita, 1 week removed, man. You were just in Texas. Tell me what your thoughts on Vergil Ortiz's performance.
Actually, you know what? I had to stay here in camp, with all the other fighters that are going to fight up next. But obviously, I tuned in to the fight. Vergil did what Vergil does, he went in there. He's been out for a year almost, so I think he was a little antsy in the beginning, but, he put it together and got the guy out of there.
It almost felt like, Vergil wasn't going to, go in and attack right away, but it seemed like his opponent kind of brought that dog in him a little bit. What are some things that that the team tells him, to calm those nerves and to stick to his boxing?
You know what? He was excited. He was excited to get back. He was excited to get inside the ring. And obviously, every time he goes in there, he has something to prove to himself, that he has that dog in him and that he's going to run over anybody that they put out in front of him. This fighter that he fought, was a slick fighter, who moved, had a lot of experience. We knew we were in for a tough fight, but we knew it was a matter of time that before Vergil broke him down.
Like you just said, styles make fights, and that's a style that normally gives trouble to boxer punchers, to swarmers. Do you feel like Vergil being able to figure him out just increases his confidence, fighting a style that that's normally tough for that kind of?
Yeah, of course. Like, not only was he a slick fighter and a difficult fighter, but he was a left-hander as well. It's always interesting to fight a lefty, right? And as a boxer that he was, and slick and a little bit of a awkward style, Vergil figured him out. And one thing that Vergil has is that body work, man. He attacks the body real well and slowed him down and took him apart after a few rounds.
Yeah, of course these opponents of Vergil, they're always confident in the beginning. They do believe that they can win, but they clearly see they see when they start getting broken down. Sometimes they just want to take it one round further than the last guy. Nobody has taken Vergil to the championship rounds. Will we ever see that anytime soon?
You know what? It's just at this level, it's everybody has that mentality of winning. Everybody is looking for that opportunity. Everybody wants to climb up the ladder to get to what the goal is, to become a world champion, right? So, Vergil hasn't seen the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th round yet, but you know what? I guess we take it one fight at a time. It's not like we go in there or he goes in there thinking, oh, I have to knock him out, before. If it's there for him, he's gonna take it. He's got that killer instinct in him, and if he sees it, he's gonna take him out.
Of course, Vergil is one of the very, very few fighters that has that 100% knockout ratio. He, just like you said, he said that he doesn't look for it. It kind of just comes. If for some reason, he's able to, go the distance and not get the knockout, is that a knock on him, or?
No, of course not. It's like we said. It's not winning, but it's how you win. And then at the end of the day, he trains extremely hard to go 12 rounds. If it would be the case, to go 10 rounds, to go 11 rounds. Whatever it takes. The thing he has in him is that, like I said, he's got that killer instinct, man. He smells it, he sees it, he's gonna take it. And if it's in the first round, second round, 10th round, 11th round, even if he has to go to decision, it is what it is. He prepares, for whatever comes his way, and he's been fortunate to have that instinct in him, that killer instinct, and not gone, all 10 rounds, all 9 rounds, so it's just part of who he is.
It seems like everywhere we go, people say nothing but great things about Vergil. He's in a sense a dream fighter. Every coach wants to have him. For you guys, what did it feel like to get that call from his dad, saying that how was that feeling when his dad called you guys that he wanted to work with you guys?
You know what, it's always, he's a good kid, he's got his dad's great, Hector as well, everybody that Matias, everybody, Manny, everybody, us, everybody that works with them, it was obviously, it's always a great thing to have a a kid, you know, and a fighter as Vergil Ortiz to come into our camp and work with. So, you know, it brings good energies. You know, all our fighters get excited to have a fighter like Vergil Ortiz in camp. So, you know, it works both ways. You know, it motivates everybody to work harder and accomplish what we need to accomplish.
There's no surprise that Vergil wants that title shot. You know, it was announced a couple days before the McKinson fight that it was going to be a WBA Eliminator. So there was finally something in place saying, you know what, we're considering you for a title shot. What did you feel, you personally, Estrellita, you know, hearing those news?
I mean, you know what, he's ready. You know, he's ready. You know, the opportunity comes. You know, we're gonna train extremely hard and get ready. You know, to accomplish his dream. You know, his dream is to become a world champion, and this is another step to get to where he wants to get to.
And of course, the names that people want to see him with are, you know, we hear it time and time again. It's the Spence, it's the Terence Crawfords. Terence Crawford was in attendance, you know, for Vergil's fight. He does go to his fights a lot. Do you think that's a sign of respect? That's a sign of, you know, I got to keep an eye on him? And
of course, I mean, as a champion, as a fighter, you know, you got to understand, you got to look at everybody that's out there, you know, looking to take your crown. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure Terence Crawford is a great fighter. You know, Spence is a great fighter. There's a lot of good fights out there in the welterweight division. Vergil's just antsy and waiting for his opportunity. When his opportunity comes, you know, he's going to take full advantage of it.
And Estrellita, you've been in this game a lot. You've seen everything, you know, as a coach, as you've seen it all. What are some things I see in Vergil that you hope, you know, that you tell fighters, you guys need to have this, you need to have that to become a great fighter?
Man, you know, like you said, it's hard to come around, you know, with a lot of the fighters. You know, hunger, discipline, and work ethic, man. And Vergil has all three of them, man. The kid works extremely hard. You know, he knows what he wants. You know, he's hungry, very humble, and he works hard, man. So, you know, what more can you ask for a kid like that?
And of course, you've seen the greats as well. You've seen the Julio, Cesar, Chavez. You've seen the Barreras. You've seen, you know, all those greats. What does Vergil need to do to also, you know, put himself in the mix and be beloved by all the Hispanic fans?
I mean, obviously, I think, you know, a lot of people follow Vergil. A lot of people love Vergil already, you know, and obviously they know, just keep working hard, man. Keep working hard, you know, get the fights that he needs to get and win and keep winning and become great. You know, like I said, he's got all the tools, he's got all the personality, you know, that you need, and just waiting to get that opportunity and take full advantage of it.
Awesome. Thank you, Tito. Thank you for giving us a couple minutes of your time. I know you work hard. You know, your partner in crime is over there, you know, with Pedro Campa, and you're over here, you know, have to.
So we all, you know, this is just the way we work. You know, whenever he's out of town, you know, I stay in here and hold things down. When I get to travel, he stays here and holds things down. We also have our nephew, little Manny Jr., helping us as well. He's actually in Saudi Arabia right now with Ramla Ali. So, you know, we're all over the place, man. Thank God, you know, we have a lot of work and we just keep working, man. Keep working hard to keep striving to make more world champions, you know, and that's why we're here every day. Yeah. Saturdays, Sundays, it doesn't matter, you know, whatever it takes to accomplish what we need to accomplish, and keep accomplishing, you know, keep adding to what we've already accomplished. And there's no secret, man. Let's just work hard and keep going.
And of course, I know you have some fighters that have fights coming up. Is there any fights that you want to plug in right now? Remind the people of the fights.
We got, like I said, we got Ramla Ali making history in Saudi Arabia, fighting Usyk and Joshua card as the first female to fight out there. Next week we have a couple of our youngsters, Lupita Medina and Joshua, who are fighting here in Commerce. We got Campas fighting, you know, Teofimo Lopez on Saturday. So, and we're, you know, extremely busy. You know, we got a couple fighters actually fighting in Mazatlan as well, you know, in a couple of weeks. And just, it doesn't stop, man. It doesn't stop.
And it's, I see that smile on your face, man. So I can tell you're one of those few people that loves what he does.
Yeah, man.
And it feels like you never work a day in your life. Right?
Man, you wake up and it's a good feeling to be able to wake up and get to your job and say like, man, this doesn't even feel like work. We're always excited. We're always striving to learn more and get better, man. You never stop learning, never stop working hard, and you accomplish what you need to accomplish.
Awesome. Thank you for your time, brother.
Thank you for having me.